Hi students, how are you? I think now you are going well on studies with online class. Keep up the good work. This is Gopal from Department of Chemistry, Bharadasana Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Today I am going to teach you 11th Chemistry. Today's topic is types of chemical reactions. That chemical reaction is the redox reaction. What is meant by redox reaction? You already know that both reduction and oxidation takes place in a single time. Simultaneously, reduction or oxidation takes place in a reaction means it is a redox reaction. That types are combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, disproportionation reaction and commutative electron transfer reaction. We can see this deeply. At first, we see the combination reaction. Two or more components combine to form a single component is the combination reaction. So, in this reaction the product must be single. There is no more other byproducts and there is no elimination. Only the single product is formed means it is the combination reaction. For example, you can see that sodium reacts with chlorine to form sodium chloride, in which all the reactants combine together to form the product. So, they combine, that word is represented as the combination. So, sodium always being ideal, that means single elements, and chlorine naturally present as a double element. So, chlorine reacts with the sodium to form sodium chloride, NaCl. Na and one Cl, another Na with another Cl. So, 2 moles of sodium chloride is produced. Note the point in which there is no more other byproducts and there is no eliminations. All the compounds combine together. So, this is a combination reaction. Our next reaction is decomposition reaction, in which a single compound is separated into 2 or more products. So, decomposition reaction means breaks down. The breaks down of molecules takes place and the product is decomposed. So, this is the decomposed product of water molecules. When the water molecules is decomposed at a temperature of high temperature, generally water molecules is evaporated, you know. When water molecule is heated, it is evaporated into vapor. That vapor may contains hydrogen gas and the oxygen gas. So, generally water molecules when heated, it is decomposed. So, the formula water molecules contains 2 numbers of hydrogen and 1 number of oxygen. So, 2 hydrogens react with oxygen to form water molecules. It is separated into 2 numbers of hydrogen and 2 numbers of oxygen. So, this reaction generally can be written as AB is separated into A plus B. So, there are 2 byproducts or 2 or more byproducts can take place, but the reactant is a single compound. This is the decomposition reaction. And we go to the next, displacement reaction, in which an ion in a reactant is displaced by another ion of the element. So, our reactant may have 2 numbers of reactants or more reactants. If we have 2 number of reactants means one ion can replace as the another reactant. That reactant may contain another element in the reactant. That element, if it is a metal element, that is metal displacement reaction. If the element is non-metal, that is non-metal displacement reaction. Let us see an example. This is the metal displacement reaction, in which the iron metal reacts with copper sulfate solution. In the copper sulfate solution, when the iron enters, the iron replaces the copper and iron takes the sulfate to form iron sulfate, and the removed copper is extracted as a copper. So, in this reaction, why iron takes the place of copper? Because the metal iron is more reactive than copper. So, only the iron takes sulphate and copper is removed. When comparing with the iron, copper has less reactivity. So, the question is, what could displacement means? The displacement means an element replaces another element in a compound. And which element is displacing which? Here iron displaces the copper. And why could this element displace the others? Because iron is more reactive than the copper. This is the reasons. So, in these reactions, we need to see what are the oxidation state of the elements. We need to know how to find the oxidation state of the elements. Let us show you. So, in this reaction we have iron. When iron being ideal, when being alone, it will have zero oxidation state. Every element when being alone, it has zero oxidation state. In the ion having plus and minus charges, it can have a number of oxidation state, but the ion only have zero oxidation state. And copper sulphate contains copper and sulphate ions. You know sulphate has 2 minus. So, the copper can have oxidation state the opposite sign and equal number, opposite sign plus and the equal number 2. So, the oxidation state of copper is plus 2. And let us see the product. The sulphate has minus 2, the iron has plus 2. So, the oxidation state of iron is increased from 0 to plus 2. When the oxidation number increased, it loses the electrons. So, losing of electrons causes the oxidation reaction. So, this is oxidation. And remember another thing, here copper have, single copper can have zero oxidation state. So, the oxidation state of copper is decreased from plus 2 to 0. So, when the number is decreased, it is reduction. So, simultaneously in this reaction both oxidation and reduction takes place. So, this is the redox reaction in which the metal replaces the another metal. So, this is the metal displacement reaction, and we go to non-metal displacement reaction. When zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid, it can form zinc chloride and it releases the hydrogen gas as a vapor. Let us see this reaction. In this reaction, zinc replaces the hydrogen in this reaction. So, the replacing of metal is hydrogen. So, this is non-metal, this is the non-metal displacement reaction. In this reaction, we can find the oxidation state of the metals. Let us see, when zinc being single, the oxidation state is 0, and hydrogen can have oxidation state 0 because it is being alone. In the product, zinc has minus 2 charges for 2 chlorines because 1 chlorine has minus 1. So, 2 chlorines have minus 2 charge. So, another side zinc can have equal number but opposite sign. So, equal number 2 plus opposite sign is plus. So, plus 2 is the zinc oxidation state. Let us see here, the oxidation state of the zinc is converted into 0 to plus 2. So, the number is increased, this is oxidation. And see hydrogen, here hydrogen has plus 1 state because chlorine has minus 1, the opposite and charge and equal number is plus 1. So, hydrogen is plus 1 charge. When the hydrogen is converted into 0 oxidation state, the oxidation state is decreased. So, this is reduction. So, this is one of the example for non-metal displacement redox reaction. Our next reaction is disproportionation reaction. In the disproportionation reaction, the oxidation state of one and same element is both increased and decreased. So, a single element can attain both oxidation and reduction simultaneously in a single reaction. Is it possible? Yeah, you can see that. See the next one. Hydrogen peroxide is decomposed into water and oxygen. See this reaction. In this reaction, the water molecules and oxygen is formed, in which we need to find the oxidation state of the oxygen metal. Oxygen. See here, the hydrogen can have +1 charge, 2 hydrogens can have +2 charge, and the oxygen can have opposite sign and equal number -2. -2 for 2 oxygen atoms for the 2 oxygen atoms, and -1 for the single oxygen atoms. So, here oxygen has -1 charge, and let us see here, the O2 molecule is being single, the single molecules can have 0 oxidation state. So, oxidation state is increased from -1 to 0. See this minus sign, -1 is the lowest number, 0 is the higher number, and see here, here oxygen H2O, we have +2 for hydrogen and -2 for oxygen, because equal number with opposite sign. So, here oxygen have -2 charge. So, in a single time the oxidation state of oxygen is increased and decreased. So, this is the disproportion reaction. There are reactions where a molecule, atom or ion can at the same time be simultaneously oxidized and reduced. This is the disproportionation reaction. And this is commutative electron transfer reaction. Commutative electron transfer reaction is the 4th type of our reaction, in which the commutative tendency of elements to release the electrons causes the commutative electron transfer reaction. Because in a single reaction, the elements can have the capable of to release the electrons, and high tendency having elements only can release the electrons first. So, another element cannot release the electrons. So, there is the competition between the elements to release the electrons. This is the commutative electron transfer reaction. I write the example for this reaction. In the commutative electron transfer reaction, zinc reacts with copper sulfate to form zinc sulfate, and the copper is removed. See here, zinc only have more tendency to remove electrons. So, it oxidizes to zinc ion and it reacts with the sulfate ions. So, the copper has less tendency, so it is removed. So, there is the competition between zinc and copper. This is the commutative electron transfer reaction, in which you can find the zinc oxidation state 0, and here in the product sulfate has -2, zinc has opposite sign with equal number +2 charge. So, oxidation state of zinc is increased. So, this is the oxidation reaction. And see, copper sulfate has -2 charge, and the copper has equal number with opposite sign +2. Here copper has 0 charge. So, the oxidation number of copper is decreased from +2 to 0. So, this is reduction reaction. So, both oxidation and reduction takes place, and commutative tendency of elements. Thank you.